Hari Om Tat Sat. Welcome to Swami Jyotirmayananda Society, our journey to self-realization. Please subscribe for the mystical meanings and to enjoy daily satsang. We are currently exploring the book Guru Bhakti Yoga, authored by Swami Shivanandaji Maharaj of Divine Life Society, Rishikesh, India, and narrated by myself, Swami Nikhilananda of Swami Jyotirmayananda Society, Sacramento, California. In today's satsang, we will be studying Guru Bhakti Yoga and how to be in tune with your Guru. Just like when you connect a radio channel and you are at that same frequency, there is music and resonance. Much in the same way, a disciple should be in tune with his Guru. It is easier for a camel to enter the eye of a needle, but lo, it is far more difficult for one without the grace of Guru to enter the kingdom of God. It is simply not possible because it's a mystical science. It's something that takes someone who has reached that place to guide us on what to do, what not to do, what are the do's and don'ts, and how do we follow that process. Just as water, when added to milk, loses its own identity, becoming one with the milk, so too should the true disciple utterly surrender himself unto the Guru and be one with him. The highest blessing one can receive is to become like his Guru. Just as small streams and rivers, by joining the great and sacred Ganges, come to be regarded as sacred and worshipped too. Nobody says which river, but it's known as the Ganga River. So many rivers come and merge into it, but it is still known as the Ganga. They all get glorified too, in the same way that all the devotees, sincere devotees and disciples come and they merge into their Guru. So they reach the final goal, the ocean. So shall the true disciple, by seeking refuge at the feet of the Guru and by becoming one with him, come to attain the bliss everlasting. Such a profound way to explain the way Swamiji has done, that as the different rivers with their own identities come and merge into the main artery of the Ganga, they all become Ganga, and ultimately they all merge into the same ocean. Therefore, the disciple should have full faith and do his duties with utmost love and care for the Guru. Does the child learn to speak or to walk in a single day? Does it not need long association with the parents and proper attention and the interest which alone can teach the child to speak or to walk? How much patience the parents have, how much patience the child has, how many times he falls before he learns how to walk. So you see, everything is a gradual process. We need immense patience to be on this holy journey. So too, the true and sincere disciple should remain and stay with the Guru for sufficiently long time, rendering him all service by tan, by man, and by dhan. Tan means the body, man is the mind, and dhan means all the resources. So, while true and genuine attention should be given, an interest to learn is known as the supreme Vidya, the knowledge of divine. Thus alone will he attain the great knowledge, not otherwise. So, lot of self-effort, humility and dedication is required on this holy path. And the Guru is the bestower of all boons also. Verily, the Kalpa Vriksha, like Kamdhenu, Kalpa Vriksha is a tree that can give you whatever you desire in the heavens, and Kamadhenu is the cow, divine cow that can give you anything you want based on your desires. So Swamiji is saying, like the Kalpa Vriksha and the Kamadhenu, and like Chintamani. Chintamani is a special radiant pearl that once you think of anything, that in the pearl's presence you get it. Verily, as these grant the boon that is desired by the seeker, so too does the Guru grant the seeker whatever he desires Therefore, shall the true disciple seek but the great knowledge of the Upanishads to attain moksha. The disciples that are not spiritually advanced only seek small things of this transient world: money, name, fame, job, kids, wife, or whatever it may be, health. But the real disciple will seek moksha, he will seek self realization, he will seek bhakti, guru bhakti, devotion to guru. That's what a advanced disciple will ask for. Just as the baby, when it totters around, tries to walk all by its own, falling down and again getting up, it needs and calls for the help of the mother when it can do it by itself. And the disciple also, in the earlier stages of his sadhana, he needs and should seek the guidance of the merciful guru. Absolutely, it is needed, and the guru is always open to all sincere disciples, no matter how busy he may be. But he is never too busy for his sincere disciples, because he wants them to succeed, he wants them to become just like him. Like the child, too, the true disciple should have intense desire for liberation. This is known as mumukshutva. Mumukshutva, like a fish out of water, only wants water. So that is how we should yearn for God and express this in all possible manners, only that he may be helped by his guru in the realization of this desire. This desire may well be called the effort, and the guru's merciful help is the grace, like the kindness of the helping mother. So, what a beautiful way to explain! Like the mother comes running for her child when the child is in pain, much in the same way, our God, our Guru, comes running to us to guide and to help us. Two things are necessary for a beautifully finished idol or an image. One is a perfect, faultless, good piece of marble, and the second is the expert sculptor. So, in order to make a ivory or any stone image, it takes these two things: the stone itself, and then the person, the sculptor, who will carve the idol out of it. The piece of marble should, but unconditionally, remain in the hands of the sculptor in order to be carved and chiseled into the fine image. So, as the sculptor chisels away, the statue is already in the stone. All he has to do is to chisel away the outside surface of the stone, the impurities, so to speak, what is not needed, so to speak, and out comes a beautiful, fine image of the deity. So, too, the disciple has but to cleanse himself, purify himself, and make himself a perfectly faultless piece of marble, and placing himself under the expert guidance of his master, allowed to be carved out and chiseled into the image of God. If the disciple is not ready, every time the guru chisels, he will complain, he will get upset, he will get angry, he will blame the guru, and therefore the guru will pick another stone to chisel. This one is not ready. So you see, this is a journey of intense faith and patience and devotion, and passing the tests. The guru does test you in so many ways. Just as with the rising of the sun, the entire darkness is at once disappeared, isn't it? Does It's dispelled, it doesn't go one shade at a time. Just with the sun coming, the entire darkness is wiped out. So does the avidya and avarana in the mind of the disciple. In the same way, the disciple also gets the light. There is no darkness in him anymore, provided he has been following his guru's guidance and his teachings. It all gets dispelled immediately with the descent of the Guru's grace. So, when Guru's grace comes, impossible becomes possible. Just as one who is burnt by the scorching rays of the sun, he finds immense relief and happiness in the cool shades of the trees. And just as after a hot day, one finds immense happiness in the cool moonlight. so does one burnt by the scorching rays of samsara, and all finding peace at the desired peace and happiness at the feet of the Brahmanishta Guru. The disciple finds that nectar, the peace, the joy, the bliss, and he regards that as the highest virtue. Nothing is higher than that. So, with this, we conclude our satsang for today. I will see you in tomorrow's satsang, where we continue this blissful journey together. Hari Om Tat Sat.